What's up, y'all? It's definitely the coffee causing y'all's causing y'all's eye bags. Uh, I just thought I'd say good afternoon. Now, but yesterday I did put some baking soda, and I think it helped a little bit. But your body retains water from because of the diuretic effects of coffee. So it's a sign that your kidneys are struggling, I guess. The more puffy they are. Yo, but like I was just watching some YouTube shorts, right? And this woman, I think it's a woman, but it was like a YouTube short about a rabbit running through the woods and then running back because a dog was chasing it, so it kind of tracked like like it ran forward and then it tracked back where it was because it knew that the dog would keep following its scent, like the smell of the rabbit. And it parked itself like right on the side of the road and was being real still, and the dog ran past them, and then it took off running down the road, which was funny. Because why wouldn't it just jump in the woods, you know? It was on this road, like a dirt road through the woods. But like I was subscribed to that person, and I checked out their channel, and it was like there was no live streams. There was like 40, 50 videos, and like I went all the way down, and like the last one was like 12 years ago, and the most I seen on one of them was like 125,000. It was like music type stuff. And then so they had 6.5 million subscribers. I don't know if they was real or if they was fake or paid for, but it's probably because of the YouTube Shorts, you know, since YouTube has been copying TikTok. I think that's what helps people get a bunch of subscribers. Yeah. Well, I'm over here just been listening to Tom Hartman. You can subscribe to the Tom Hartman program on YouTube, but I'm watching Free Speech TV. He's like 76 years old. He's still going strong.
Hey, welcome to the second hour of our program. On the line with us, the veteran war correspondent based out of Kiev, Ukraine, the great Phil Ittner is with us. Philip Ittner on YouTube, Philipittner. Ittner Philip over on Twitter.
I don't know how old that guy is. If I had to guess, he'd be like 55.
Okay. And your Blue Sky handle is what?
That's what sucks about life. Like you want to stay looking good until you're 65, but it rarely happens. That's kind of fucked up, right?
You've lost power again?
About 2 hours ago, we lost power. We had it for about.
See, like, what if we could have the technology where where you could look 70, where you could be 75 and still look like that? Does that ever happen? He's 85. He's 95 years old. He's 130. Oh man. YouTube will block y'all's content like in the live stream, like in real time, if you're playing copyrighted music, or even if it's like you know, copyrighted television, movies type stuff. Yo, what up, room 3? Room 3.
Trump is
uh,
getting in tone baths.
Yo, I got Gran Turismo Sport installed the other day. It was like 56 gigabyte, and they took the servers down. You can't play online, but it does have career mode where you can play on career mode. And then I was reading about Gran Turismo 7,
and they really hit
and people can't play career mode on there. It's just arcade
it.
mode
So it have to be said that we have been hearing more
without the internet.
going on. So,
Yeah, without the internet.
are happy to hear that.
So it sucks.
So
I hope you're doing well, man. You can get some Ginkgo biloba for your brain. It's supposed to help with memory and focus. You might could just do like lemon water and clean your blood.
The 2 nights ago,
Blend the whole lemon, put it in a blender.
there was air defense going
I don't know what else.
on.
Some turmeric.
Where really
Turmeric stops the inflammation in your body.
the Russians are just pounding.
It's like those roots. It's like an Indian root. There's a bunch of turmeric all around the world, I guess, but the kind of turmeric that we get, that we see is yellow, but it's a root. Ginkgo biloba comes from a tree. I don't know, it's supposed to help though. But yeah, I'm tired of playing a lot of these games. I haven't even played Battlefield 2042 or Battlefield 6. That one's only 15 gigabyte. That one's like 70 something gigabyte. Mine's Eye was cool, but as soon as I hooked it up to the internet, it wouldn't let me play unless I downloaded 25 gigabyte. Farming Simulator 22, that's like my favorite game of all time. Besides GTA 5 type stuff. Cyberpunk was good. Red Dead Redemption 2. I get tired of tapping X. Terminator Resistance. I think it's a really short game. There's like 2 Terminator games out there. Mad Max seems really good, but it's a lot of driving and grinding. God of War was good, but it's only good if you read about the story of Ragnarok, like the Celtic religion, the Northern Europeans before the Roman Christianity took over. Far Cry 5 was good. I didn't get to do enough fishing on that game. Yeah, I got Battlefield 4 still installed, but I'll just play like an hour of it before I get tired. I got a hockey game for $5. Construction Simulator is like, there's no mods in that game like Farming Simulator. But it's fun. It's like, it's really good graphics. You get to see the bulldozers and stuff. I like the bulldozers on that game. You're welcome. Yeah, I got some. Let me go look at this Ginkgo biloba, man. Oh, I should have been a cowboy. Ginkgo biloba, let's see. Supports healthy brain function and circulation. Yeah. This is a turmeric. It's just grounded up turmeric. I got some clove. Some vitamin D3. It's like sunlight. Yeah, multivitamin. It's got all them copper and selenium. I should have been a cowboy. Look at this dude. What up, Don? What's up? Oh, man. Ran a young girl, huh? Man, I painted this yesterday. It still ain't even dried yet. And then some of the boards, I flipped them over, and they're warped. It's that softwood. Eh? Softwood. Probably end up breaking. What was that? Is that a bug? Is that a bug, Don? What is that? Is that a lizard? What kind of bug is that, dude? What is that? Did you just eat it? You just ate it, didn't you? Damn. Oh, I should have been a cowboy. The dog's eye's getting better. I washed it yesterday with Dawn soap, and I kept rubbing it, and it got better. It looks much better today. Your eye looks way better today, dude. Okay. I'm gonna throw, okay? Go get it. Good boy. Good boy. Let me throw it again. My shoulder got a lot better. It doesn't hurt. Let me throw it again. You want me to throw it again? You throw it? You don't want me to throw it? Okay. You want to play tug of war? No. I'm always scared you're going to break your teeth. Let me see. I'll throw it. I'll throw it, dude. I'll throw it. I'll throw it. I'll throw it, dude. I'll throw it. He acts like it's a bone with some meat on it. That's what it is. Pack of wolves. The natural instinct. This here animal here acts like it's in a pack of wolves, and it's ready to bite. It's ready to chew. Damn, there it goes. Damn, he's already biting it. Fuck. Damn, your eye looks much better, dude. Much better. And Don's over there like, he's really observing. I love those kind of chickens. Oh. Freebie. Let me throw it again. Go get it. Good boy. You want me to throw it again? You want me to throw it again? Why are you going over there? Bruh. Oh, I should have been a cowboy. Dude. I gave you a shower yesterday. I didn't even take a shower. It's so damn cold, I don't want to get in the water, dude. I don't want to take my clothes off. But I will. I took my shirt off, got some sun, and then the sun went out behind the clouds. I didn't want to get at. I didn't want. I didn't want to get butt ass naked. Could have took a hot rag bath, like a horror bath. Oh man, I seen this woman, dude. She's like stretching before she's gonna kickbox with. She got one of those like one of those bags, you know, like a punching bag. And she had these tight leggings on, and there was like a bench right there. The camera was behind her, and she was like stretching before kickboxing. She put her leg on there, and she bent over, and her ass was like right in front of the camera, like perfect alignment. You couldn't get any more perfect than that. And it had the little, it had the little spot up under her ass, like on the leggings, like the part for her vajayjay. Damn, dude, you really working on that. Yeah, I should probably take some ginkgo biloba and buy me some more, huh? Just go for a walk before I get the caffeine jitters. Whoa, that's the sun right there? Can't see. That is. Take a moment and accept reality. That's when you admire the sun. When you admire the sun. Don't look at it. Everything's like bouncing off, so you can just look down and you're still getting the vitamins from the sun. You're not supposed to look at it. You know what I'm saying, kinfolk? I'm trying to look good when I'm 100 years old, man. And I know that I gotta slow it down on the coffee. And if I did other drugs, I'd have to take it easy on them too. And then I had to learn all the good foods. A lot of them that helps us comes from trees, roots, dried up herbs type stuff. It's not just B12 and beef. Grass-fed cows. You can get B12 from that. Grass-fed beef liver. Giant fucking beef liver. Just like throw it over your shoulder. Seen those people in Africa, they're eating raw beef liver. I'm like, ugh. That dude was like trying to give him some candy. It's like some fruit roll-ups or something. And they preferred the beef liver over the candy because, You know, candy's nasty. Hurt your teeth type stuff. But there is worms in beef liver, though. It could be. It's like a beef, some type of worm. But the natural way to get worms out is like garlic and red pepper. It'll flush them out. I'm gonna lose signal over here. Chicken following me. There's a plane way in the sky. Oh yeah, I lose signal right here. There it is. It's that way. It's still, see, it probably was over there a month ago. It's January, February, March, April, May, June. In June, it's gonna be straight up. Straight up that way, but like in the wintertime, it goes back down that way towards the south. Towards the south, there's something about that, like Jesus died on the cross. There's like a cross down there somewhere with the stars. There's some other stars that makes a cross. Stays there for like 3 days, December 25th. And the died of a virgin stuff, I don't get it. But they say that it started coming back after he dead for 3 days type stuff. Jesus is resurrected type stuff. And yeah, something like the church changed it. The Catholics, Rome, Italy. But before all that, like if you ever play God of War, you read about Ragnarok and the Celts. They had a story about Ragnarok. It was like underground. You know, to inspire folks to dig, probably. Because, you know, like all the good stuff that we have came out of the earth, right? All of our technology, the computers and stuff is through mining and metallurgy, you know, getting metal hot and then beating it. And we slowly got better over time. Like 6,000 years. When did it last flood though? It's like the last ice age ended 14,000 years ago or something. It's pretty weird. So, you know. God bless them. God bless them. And that stuff with Islam, that dude with Islam, he was writing that stuff over there by Petra. Over there in Petra, and then he died over there in Medina. But they did the Mecca thing is right by Medina. And it's like 1,500 years old. That Celtic stuff is like way older. The Jesus stuff is like 3,000 years type stuff. It's cool to learn about old stuff like that every now and then, you know. I just don't believe in the aliens. I don't believe in the aliens. Well, I don't know. Like some of the stories, probably a little bit. It's on God. I definitely believe what Elon Musk said, that they probably can't get off their planet, just like us. Then I learned that the bigger the see, because I was wondering about like alien giants, if it's like aliens, it's like if the planet is a lot bigger, the gravity is heavier. So Mars is like half the size of the Earth. So their gravity would be less. Do y'all think I'm like half of a nerd or something? I just remember what I read or what I hear. Sorry, I used to listen to Jordan Maxwell a lot. Some of the stuff he said, I believe it. Some of the other stuff, don't really believe it. See, that's what's awesome about life. You can choose what you want to believe in. They can't force you. But like back in the old days, when there wasn't separation of church and state, you had to go along with what the churches was talking about. All that European stuff. It's Rome, Italy, y'all. Rome was like taking over Europe. Probably a lot of North Africa. But before Rome was like conquering shit, I think it was something about Egypt. That's why like all the roads, they say all roads lead back to Rome. Yeah, that's what they talking about. But what about Egypt? It's like y'all just keep talking about Egypt and ancient Samaria, which is like ancient Middle East, the old Middle East when it was before it was called Persia, the Persian Empire. See, before Rome was trying to take over, Persia was trying to take over. Oh man, learning all that stuff helped me feel better. See, I learned a bunch of that type stuff before all the brain rot content on live streams keep, to keep an audience, to keep viewer retention. I was like, I was just like listening to a bunch of these podcasts, um, like investment channels. I was always interested in like the ancient stuff, the ancient technology, ancient cultures, civilizations, and their religions. Like, Zeus and Jupiter. That stuff come from Greece, Greek, Greek mythology type stuff. And then in America, there's like a serpent mound. There's a snake mound, but I think it has to do with the stars. It was a comet. Like all the snakes, you know. Just think about snakes as the same as comets, because if a rock comes from outer space and it's going through the air, it's gonna be on fire, and it's gonna be a long tail. It looks like a snake. You alright, boy? Chill out. Hey, I got my vitamin D for today. I need to buy some more ginkgo biloba. Ain't got none. Damn. Got some Instaflex. This is expensive, man. Just get some turmeric and some boswellia if you can get some boswellia. But that's probably like, it's probably, yeah, you could probably get some boswellia off of Amazon or something. What's that Instaflex? I'm gonna take me one. Yeah, I need a beautiful woman like that in them Daisy Dukes. She was killing me in that mini skirt.
I got to spend many a long afternoon working between the 001.9 and 135 Dewey Decimal sections.
He's reading a book, Making the
Bigfoot
Witch.
and Dream Interpretation in Nostradamus. Waking the Witch by Dan Grossman.
Hello. Y'all have a good day, man. Enjoy your day for real.
Share the Tom Hartman program with your friends. Our podcast, The Hartman Report, is absolutely
Enjoy your day.
available wherever fine podcasts are.
I'm gonna eat some more meat.
Our podcast is available
Sorry.
on TomHartman.com.
I get a little
So
excited,
what
you
do we
know.
call the really, really mind-bogglingly rich?
Oh yeah, sun came out. I'm starting to sweat. Love it. Ooh, this meat smells like puppy breath. Ow. Said the heart don't forget. The heart don't forget. Something like that. Where the whiskey rolls and the beer chases my blues away. And I'll be okay. Chill out, nigga. This is a date. They're supposed to be really healthy for you. The taco seasoning had grinded up dates. It looks like a prune or a grape, don't it? I don't even know where they come from. Where do they come from? Oh, yeah. The kitty hasn't come back. The kitty is gone. The kitty is gone. These little cats, they're our friends for a little while, and they never come back. He's probably out there somewhere. He out there somewhere. I don't know where he's at.
I get some of my best politics by listening to Tom Hartman. If I could do it. You're welcome. And I do not call it politics. The first thing we have to do about getting and talking about politics is not.
Got some mozzarella cheese. Smells good. Lemons, lemons, lemons. Clean your blood.
Being attacked first and foremost. I am
Clean your prostate. Clean your whole body. Probably clean your brain. If it clean your blood, that means it's helping clean your brain too, right? These are awesome. Somebody said that we got lemons because of the citrus. We like engineered it from a like a tangy citrus, like an orange. But we got this because of cultivation practices type stuff, like engineering, horticulture, whatever you call it, agriculture. This lemon went bad.
I mean, they're freaking out because
I think I need to throw it out.
a wipe out of historic proportions in 10 months.
Salsa.
So you get Steve Bannon saying, yeah, we're going to surround the polling places with ice. Any black or brown person who comes in, they're going to stop them, they're going to interrogate them, they're going to demand proof of their citizens, they're going to scare them away. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. I mean, they're going to be coming back saying, oh, look at all these ballots we got from Georgia. We found, more than enough ballots that Donald Trump, should have won Georgia, quack, quack, quack. And this is the proof that now, this was illegal voting by black people and brown people. And, I don't think it's going to work. I think that they're going to get wiped out in these elections this fall. And I think that the more that they try to do this kind of stuff, the more it's going to blow up in their faces. But it's not going to stop anymore.
Homie gotta eat, man. Homie gotta eat.
And they're doing it. And it's recent, right? Republicans can't even hold a town hall meeting. I mean, they just get nailed. They get shut down, like, just bang, just like that. I mean, even the supposedly moderate ones, like Waller, who goes around and says all the time, Republican from New York, Long Island, and
Extra salt.
hold a town hall a few nights ago, and they just shut him right down. It's amazing. Laura, thank you for the call. It's just incredible. 52 minutes past the hour.
Beautiful ass in leggings. Yeah. She was like rubbing her hand down her legs though, like I could hear it. It sounded really abrasive. Like her hands was rough, or her legs was rough. Something. Sometimes women like they could look really beautiful, but then their body's rough. It's like, oh.
It's just the economy.
I like the kind of women with a real soft ass, like.
If this had been thought out carefully, like, how do we have an indigenous workforce?
Some women's ass be really hard.
It's just been a mess. So thanks a lot for the call. Oh, you just hung up. Thanks a lot for the call. Sandy in Tallahassee, Florida.
Yeah, but it's been a long time.
Well, a couple of weeks ago, you talked about billboards for advertising, kind of bid on. And also, I heard you mention that you were interested in the Minocqua Brewing Company getting Kirk on your show. And I know that Minocqua Brewing Company has put up billboards on highways leading into red cities for the Democrats. Mm-hmm. And of course, the Minocqua Brewing Company, he's very progressive, and he's the blue dot.
He's been on the show already before, Sandy. I don't want to turn this into an ad for them, but what's the point you're calling it back? Or did you just want to mention Kirk?
Are you on your show? Did you have him on your show?
Yeah, I did. Yeah. Yeah, we had a long conversation, and he pitched what he's doing and gave out his website and everything. Sandy, thanks for the call. Chris in Littleton, Colorado. Hey, Chris, what's on your mind today?
Yeah, good morning, Tom.
Did you say Charlie Kirk was on his show?
I hope so.
People are rising.
I hope so.
It's a great opportunity to make real positive change. We can replace the old corrupt politicians with ones that really represent the people.
Mm-hmm.
We have a movement where many millions of Americans are getting active. And this hasn't happened at least since the 60s. We
Since the
all just need
60s,
to
wow.
Keep going until we have free health care, free education, voting, personal rights.
There haven't been so many
We
people
won't fight for
protesting since the
corrupt criminals
60s.
in the government. And,
That's wild.
Legal and due process for immigration and rule of law in America again.
Yeah.
The people, other countries have these things, and the people are the most powerful force on the planet. We just need to keep going and keep active. We can make America better.
Yeah, I agree with Chris. I think that's a very cogent analysis. Thank you very much for sharing that. Greg in Somerville, South Carolina. Yeah, South Carolina. Hey, Greg, what's up?
Yes, sir. I'm the guy who called a few weeks ago telling you about my obsession with Ukrainian YouTube. And I'm so glad I get to follow civil fitness. And if I may say one thing before I say what I called for, I follow this closely enough to be in absolute awe of the Ukrainian people. It is Russian military doctrine to terrorize civilian populations until they break.
Right.
And the Ukrainian people have refused to break, and they are, in my mind, they're writing themselves into legend right now.
I agree.
They're gonna win this.
Mm.
The reason I called, still Ukraine related, on Ukraine.
I seen a beautiful white woman. They had it on TV. They don't play much about it on cable television anymore.
Though you did kind of just mention
It was
the
a,
first one being
there was a beautiful blonde-headed white woman. She had her legs blown off and she died.
the fact that Epstein had
But I remember seeing her, like, they played her.
Epstein and Maxwell had visited Putin in Moscow.
Yeah, there's over 1,000 references to it.
Because Russia dropping them cluster bombs on Ukraine.
You're right.
Yeah, and of course the speculation is was he, did he set up the big honey trap there?
Well, that's not just speculation. That's the allegation. Is that Epstein was working both for Israeli intelligence via Ehud
And it's
Barak
like nobody talks
and
about it.
playing off Ehud Barak with young girls, and with Vladimir Putin. And apparently, his work for Putin may have included, taking video of wealthy, powerful men having sex with underage girls and giving that to Putin, which would explain a whole lot of why Donald Trump does
Terrible.
everything Putin wants, no matter what it is. Why Trump has been
And a bunch
more
of
than
other-
willing to
and a
watch
bunch of
Ukrainians just get slaughtered.
Do you think, the thought that came to my mind when I heard that was, do you remember the group of Republican politicians that took a trip to Moscow on the 4th of July?
Yeah, there were seven.
Spicy.
Yes, I remember it well.
I think it'd be interesting to cross-reference those names with the Epstein list,
Yeah.
But that's all speculation. But I'd be surprised there's not more talk about that on the media. That's a huge national security issue.
The Epstein Putin connection?
Yes.
Yeah, I wrote a piece about that earlier this week. It's all over right now. It's on our story.
I guess I shouldn't expect more from the rest of the media. But okay, the other story was, did you hear anything about this? That the DOJ is sitting on a whistleblower report about Tulsi Gabbard. Something Tulsi Gabbard did.
Yes.
All you'll say is that it has grave,
This meat is too tough right here.
national security consequences and blah blah blah.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
I didn't cut it thin enough before I boiled it.
On the news here is the attempted coup in China, where Xi had to jail several of his.
Including his defense minister, yeah.
I had some orange yesterday and rubbed the orange. Like there was a bad spot on the orange. Like I rubbed it all over my face.
Ukraine.
I could feel my face start tightening up.
And, or maybe they're afraid to take Taiwan. That nobody's really sure.
It works.
I thought one of the most interesting stories was this piece that suggested that Xi is experiencing just a really, really high level of fear. He's a very fearful man. And which is something.
All these guys are.
Yeah,
All
just
these guys are.
had not occurred to me before. It's interesting. Greg, thank you for the call, and thanks for listening to us there in South Carolina and some of
Damn.
We'll be right back. Stick around.
You are listening to the Tom Hartman program.
You're listening to Tom Hartman. Visit TomHartman.com for audio and video archives.
Occupying the media trail today 5 days a week. You'll be with them.
My nigga, we ever gonna go to work? Oh.
And welcome back, Lori in Ocala, Florida. Hey, Lori, what's on your mind today?
I'm over it.
That was such an interesting little tidbit about
You need a girlfriend, bro.
average American only gets 4.5 minutes a week.
Yeah.
I get some of my best politics by listening to Tom Hartman.
Well, thank you, Lori.
You're welcome, and I do not call it politics. The first thing we have to do about getting and talking about politics is not.
And if you're a woman, you need a boyfriend, huh?
I go out in my daily life and I communicate with people. I'm a citizen. Now, you know that I became a citizen, but I'm a citizen. I don't tell a lot of people that, but I say, hey, you know, I'm a citizen. My taxes are going toward things that I don't.
Big
believe
nostrils,
in. I
big
don't
dick.
believe in this law.
Oh.
I don't believe in mass people coming out and stealing my neighbors. I just want better prices at the grocery store. Talk like a person. And I'm thinking, I mean, it's not. You know, when I'm talking to people of color, I am a person of color. I so relate to how they're being attacked first and foremost. I am gay and queer, and I'm not. I'm married, but when
I'm old now, y'all. I'm out after one nut.
feel what they're going through, and I think that our politicians are best suited when and if and when there's a shutdown. Go to these town hall meetings. Go out there and be a citizen.
I gotta get out of here.
Their neighbors and their friends, and not, you know, a politician. We need to learn how to.
All this politics driving me
But I
nuts.
think first and foremost, we need to eliminate some more Republicans from the House, because we need to get some votes on the floor of the House to get rid of even the thought of the SAFE Act, which is a poll tax on women. You know,
Excuse me.
It's before the Senate now, and John Thune says he wants to bring it up, and now they've got one that's even worse than the SAVE Act. I mean, they're freaking out because they're looking at a wipeout of historic proportions in 10 months. And
They are, I know that.
so you get Steve Bannon saying, yeah, we're going to surround the polling places with ICE. Any black or brown person who comes in, they're going to stop them, they're going to interrogate them, they're going to demand proof that they're citizens, they're going to scare them away. You know, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. I mean, they're going to be coming back saying, oh, look at all these ballots we got from Georgia. We found, you know, more than enough ballots that Donald Trump, you know, should actually won Georgia, quack, quack, quack. And you know, this is the proof that now that, you know,
I've never even voted.
Voting by black people and brown people, and
I should have voted.
I mean, you know, I don't think it's going to work.
I bet a lot of people that's never voted, they're gonna try to vote now.
And I think that the more that they try to do this kind of stuff, the more it's going to blow up in their faces. But it's not going to stop
That's
anymore.
why. That's why.
I can't believe I actually liked Trump at one point.
Politicians to hold these town hall meetings and talk about.
And they're doing
I don't anymore.
what happened.
I'm just so disappointed in
Republicans can't even hold a town hall meeting. I mean, you know,
I love it.
they just get nailed. They get shut down.
The lies of
Just
politics
like that. I mean, even
in
the
general.
supposedly moderate ones, Mike Lawler, who goes on MSNBC all the
It's
time.
ridiculous.
The Republican from New York, I think Long Island.
The more money they get, the more they want to talk.
Held a town hall a couple 3 nights ago, and they just
Donations.
It's
You know, it's like on YouTube. People get donations on YouTube and they want to do it more. But if they don't get any money from YouTube, they're like me. They're aggravated. They're just like depressed. Not making any money on YouTube can keep you depressed. Whoa. Do the YouTube shorts.
Hey, thanks so much for sharing our program and for reaching out to
Do
our
the YouTube
station
shorts.
sponsors and letting them know that you're listening. It really means a lot to us. people in the Rust Belt states know all about tariffs. They know that tariffs kept jobs in the Rust Belt states for centuries, literally.
I could leave this thing outside, put it on the birds.
It's one of the reasons Donald Trump got elected in 2016 was because he talked about tariffs. But for some reason right now, you know, the Harris-Walz campaign or Democrats in general are reluctant to talk about tariffs.
Google keeps sending me weird fucking notifications. Like, they target y'all with ads, man. It's so creepy.
People, particularly in the industrial Midwest, or in the Rust Belt, as we call it now, are not dumb. You know, they know what's going on. They know where we've been.
I mean, do they think that they're helping us?
And, I think it's pretty important to be talking about tariffs and what they are, how they work, and how they can bring manufacturing back home. I wrote a piece about it for Hartman Report. It's titled "Why Trump is Wrong and Alexander Hamilton Was Right About Tariffs." And I think you'll find it absolutely fascinating at hartmanreport.com.
Hello, Lashy Sean. LOL is Sean.
Welcome back. 6 minutes before the hour. John in Bradenton.
You're a good-looking man.
Hey, thanks for the shout out, Tom. First time caller.
Oh my God.
I have that I don't hear any news. I don't watch a lot of ABC, NBC, CBS news.
Thank you.
CBS, I listen to you, Ian Masters.
We're all running out of time.
It's independent media that we.
Do you think Tom Hartman's still a good-looking man?
People should be tuning in. Anyway,
I think he looks great for his age.
Troops, the National Guard in Minneapolis and Chicago, and these 3,000. Where are all these?
I get looks from women, but they never speak.
In various hotels. And
Rarely.
they get outed in those
And then when they do
hotels,
speak, I get all shy, and I'm like,
for them. But the last time people protested ICE,
you know, when they call women like stunning, yeah, it stuns you. Like it stuns your brain too. It's hard to talk.
And tear gas. So I don't know if people have stopped doing that or not.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything like that. But you know, is the stock and the price of the oil going up if they're an ICE agent? I just wonder.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm going to hang up and continue what you do, brother.
Okay, thanks a lot, John. Good to hear from you. Dean in Vancouver. Hey, Dean, what's on your mind today?
It's been a while, but thanks for taking my call.
Absolutely.
I've got a situation. You've got a dumb caller now instead of smart ones like you get. But anyway,
Yeah, I could put this.
I think that Putin
Lolly.
and Trump are gay.
Lolly.
And you go back and you look at how many people do you know are leaders
It's Lolly.
that have gotten on a horseback half nude and performed.
I
I don't know of any other leader that I've ever read about that did that sort of thing. And you go back and you look at the things that Trump has done, and they.
He said, "Get on a horse, half nude." Is he talking about
I
Putin?
think that's what they're. I think they've got a love affair. Every time they get together, they throw out the interpreters and the whole 9 yards, and they've got a themselves. I don't know about that. I'm not going to go that far, but give it some thought.
Yeah, I'm not buying it, and it almost kind of plays into some fairly.
It's just a bromance, man. It's a bromance.
But I do think that Donald Trump loves Vladimir Putin. He wants to be Putin.
I'm gonna put this thing outside on the birds.
You know, Putin is his new Raccoon, in my mind. You know, it's his new mentor. Dean, I gotta run, but thanks for the call.
You guys as suckers and losers, no man in the Trump family has ever joined the military and presumably never will. I'm sure that is.
Put y'all on the birds. Some guy uploaded a video and was like, deer corn is food. You know, for humans. Oh yeah. Shit, I could use that thing. That would be dope. What's up, Don? What's up, Don? Thank you, Dasher. This is for the birds. Coffee! Coffee, I knew you was over there. Coffee! You gonna come back inside, dude? You wanna eat some cat food? Is there other cats out there? I think there is other cats out there. The dog is eating the chicken food. He's a corn dog. Yeah. Yeah. Coffee. You wanna come inside? You do wanna come inside? Okay. Alright. Alright, dude. Is there other meow meows out there? Just for the birds, dude. Oh, the sign is not on that side. I don't think it's that hot anyways. Dude. Dude, that's for the birds, Dasher. You really love corn? You're a corn dog. No, this is for the birds, dude. Do I gotta get you some dog food? What the heck? Dasher, come over here. You eat a lot. Shut up, Dasher. I mean, Don. birds go? Where'd all the birds? Where'd all the birds go, man? Oh, there's still seed right there for the birds. I think the birds are more about the morning. What's up, Luke? GG. Somebody made a gourd out of some clay. Probably hired Chinese people to do it. Chinese people be about that business, huh? He only eats he eats when I come out here. I cleaned his eye real good yesterday and it looks a lot better today. We're going the distance. We're going with speed. I think it's a gourd. Yeah, it's a gourd. Whatever that is. Some type of weird pumpkin thing. People make horns out of them. Kitty didn't want to stay in very long. He wanted to just eat and go back outside. I think I'm gonna bring some of these inside. The rain really making them fade. It's the sun making them fade. Yep, it got wet. We're going the distance. Yeah, the sun is fading it already. Wow, the sun is so powerful. Yeah, that must have got wet. That one's dope. Pumpkins, pumpkins. Still good. It's like it's still good, man. It's a pumpkin. We're going the distance. Whoa, it turned purple. Thing dead yet? No, it's not. We're going the distance. Check out this frame. Why would they put mesh behind it like that? This stuff's heavy. It's a welcome thing with some pumpkins. It's got pumpkin art. Legit pumpkin art. $3. That frame, somebody sold it for $23. A white pumpkin that says harvest with a metal oak leaf on there. It's like thick cardboard. This was $17 at JCPenney. Farmer's market. Some good art. Some of the other ones got wet. Yeah, it started to get wet, so I'm gonna bring it inside. The paint faded. It turned purple right there. How did the brown turn? I put up a few of those posters, the harvest season. You good out there, Coffee? You gonna bring some other kitties over here? Bring some other kitties over here, dude. What happened to the white cat? What happened to my white cat Zorro? Little Zorro. Little Zorro. He probably, I don't know what happened to little Zorro. Maybe little Zorro got another home. Party like a rock. Party like a rock star. Totally, dude. Party like a rock. Party like a rock star. Yo, what is that smell? It smells like some different type of cologne or something. It's probably that shampoo mix. I don't know, man. I washed them yesterday. Probably didn't see any birds. There's a bird right there. Hey, they came back. Yeah. Redbird cardinal. There's a big bird's nest up there. There's another red cardinal. One more. There's 3 of them. Y'all want some of this right here? Y'all come eat some of this bird food right here. Let those birds eat the bird food, man. Let them eat that. birds, beautiful birds. I love these beautiful birds. Did you see the beautiful birds? Damn, there's like 10 of them. Party like a rock star. Do you see the birds? There's some birds. Man, if only I had like more than 3 megabytes of data speed instead of close to 2 gigabytes. Shit, I wish I had 2 megabyte speed. It's 2 megabyte. Not even 2 megabyte. Damn. It was at 18%. I put on this thing. Oh, my neck. Party like a rock. Do I turn you on, baby? Trying to capture some birds. Alright, y'all can come back and get some food. Get some of that bird food, man. Oh well, I ain't trying to waste nobody's time anyways. That's a good idea though. Can you imagine having, okay, so here's the deal. You get a good memory card and you record it for like hours, then you save the good clips and then you upload it. Obviously, that's what people do, right? Duh, Joey, duh. You see, you just need like like over a 50 gigabyte memory card.
Said ICE agents would be deployed
Basically.
at polling stations come election day.
You're damn right, we're gonna have ICE surround the polls come November.
Damn.
Whereas in the past, you put in your time, you did your 40 years, you got the gold watch, you got the pension, that stayed with you till you died, unless the company decided it was going to file bankruptcy, which again, we didn't bail people out. They got screwed. And this is my problem with this Trump scheme here. Because we know that working people, they don't get bailed out. We bail out.
Yo, I was rubbing some orange on my face. I got orange peels on.
We don't bail out workers. You should have known better. You should have planned. You should have worked harder. Shouldn't have put all your eggs in one basket. I've heard them all, thousands. And the sad reality is that this is another one of those things that when you hear the language over and over again, you know, we can't possibly regulate this stuff because, you know, it's too complex. Only the market doesn't work. And the comment that I remember most often is that we can't possibly regulate this stuff because it's just a complex instrument. You know, it's best left to the investors. And the idea being that, you know, if they screw it, listen, I don't mind. If they lose all their money gambling, I'm okay with it. The problem comes is when they get so big and they take us with them. And the reality is, you allow a pension system to get involved in this stuff, to feed the ego, to feed the billionaire, to feed the kickback, where does it leave us? Because most people, the vast majority of us, are not savvy investors. We may like to think we are, maybe think we know stuff. The reality is like going to the casino. Wall Street never loses. It's us. It's the working people. So again, when I see these kind of schemes with crypto into 401ks, you know, let private equity get involved, yeah, that's going to work out really well. I want to hear your thoughts. You agree? Disagree? Think crypto is a great idea? I want to hear it. Rick at thericksmithshow.com. Here's any portion of the program. Make sure you grab the podcast. Wherever you get your favorite podcast, you'll find ours. And as always, thanks so much for being here. We'll see you back here next time.
You've been listening to The Rick Smith Show. Email Rick at rick@thericksmithshow.com. Until next time, this has been The Rick Smith Show, where working people come to talk.
You've seen how the billionaire class operates. They pour unlimited money into politicians, think tanks, and media outlets to serve their interests, convincing working people to vote against their own future. They fund propaganda, lies, and misinformation to keep us divided and powerless. But here's the thing. We have the numbers. What we don't have yet is the financial power to fight back at their scale. Now imagine if millions of us committed to just $10 a month. That's it, $10. Cost of a couple of coffees, a fast food meal, or a streaming subscription. If we all pitched in, we wouldn't just counter their incomes, we'd overwhelm it. The billionaire class funds their machine to keep us powerless. Let's fight like they do. Let's build our movements together. Let's outfund them too.
And field organizing, and you're watching Free Speech TV. It's no secret.
Yeah, I don't know.
In unusual times.
Feels that by that hunk of metal got in the way of the wireless frequency.
But this community is bigger than any one of us. When some can't
The
show
Wi-Fi.
up, wait for whatever comes next. Join us. In the monthly sustainer, visit freespeech.org.
This is
It's like 10 birds eating the chicken feed.
One act of courage, one person willing
At a
to
time, it's like a little
and
group
when they do,
of
others
birds. It
follow.
was the red
That's
ones. It
what
was
a
the
frontline funder
cardinals.
is to FSTV. A leader.
I think the brown ones are the
the
females.
spark that lights the blaze. With
The
a
red
gift
ones are
of
the males.
$1,000 or more towards FSTV's matching fund, you can help ignite a movement. You inspire thousands of others to support independent progressive media that speaks truth to power. So if you believe in what we do here, if FSTV matters to you, now's the time to make a difference. Together, we are louder, bolder, and impossible to ignore. Your voice, your action, your commitment makes the community strong. Become a frontline funder today. Be the voice that leads the way. To learn more, call 303-542-4819.
I'm Justin Taylor with Free Speech TV. Your network. So the female reporter, she should smile more.
Hey.
West Wing, and somebody's sitting at West Wing, and somebody's sitting there. He was talking to Caitlin Collins.
Put some of those harvest posters up. Decor, home decor. You alright, boy? You out here in the sun. Your eyes looking a lot better. Internet stinks now. Or it was really last night. It was really bad last night. I just unplugged it and went to sleep. Oh, this chair is so comfortable. It's so comfortable because it's low to the ground. And then my knees go and my feet are on the ground. See, my ass is like way down there. It's one of those round chairs. It's round metal all the way around, rounded. And then this is just tied to the round circle that the metal makes. Love these kind of chairs. Don't you love these chairs? I got you to sit in it. The eye, yeah, the sun is in your eye right there. There you go. There you go. You okay right there, dude? My pants are all dirty, man. Every time I wear these blue pants, I always get them dirty. I don't know what it is. Maybe why does it keep blinking like you can take a nap. You go to sleep, boy. Stop. Stop. You okay? You got eye boogers? Are some eye boogers? I don't have any napkins right now. I don't have any napkins, dude. They're on the other jacket. Come here. Let's see. Okay, I can't really get the deep boogers. but they're in there. Okay, he really likes that. He really appreciates that. Okay. Oh, I should have been a cowboy. Alright. Alright, get back. A bug on me? I'm getting some sun on the back of my head. Okay? Get back. Sit down. Sit down and take a nap. He don't want to be in the sun. He got enough sun. He's trying to be in the shade. Yeah, sit. Sit. Good boy. Good. Good boy. I could just about sleep with you, dude. You ever sleep with y'all's dogs? I don't really like sleeping with the cat that much. I don't like how they wake me up. Probably be the same way with the dog. He just can't be still. He's hyper. Oh man, this sucks. I'm over here entertaining myself on YouTube. Do women like video chatting? I'd like to video chat up on that ass. Oh, I should have been a cowboy. Anyways. I got oil stains all over these pants. I don't know what it is, man. It's something about wearing a different colored type pants. It gets you to do more. And then they get dirty and then you're like, oh, well, I guess I'm not gonna wear them anymore unless I can get them clean. I think that's why the majority of people don't wear light blue cotton pants. It's the dark blue. The dark blue, black. Black is the majority. Right? No. Probably dark blue. Why is it dark blue? I want some dark red dark red blue jeans. Yeah. I want to do that. Dark orange. Dark green. Dark purple. Make blue jeans like that. Even dark brown. Yeah, it wasn't until I was like 30 something years old, got tired of blue jeans. Like, why? I like light green. Light green is dope for jeans. You ever had some jeans that are green? Man, I had some that was like my favorite ones. I only had them for a little while though. I left them in my girlfriend's house. These are about the most comfortable boots I ever had, but they're not very good for work because it's a memory sole. A nail would go right through that, or even sharp metal. They're the most comfortable boots, but they're not the safest. They're not gonna last very much longer either. I keep getting them wet right there. You can waterproof your boots with some candle wax. I'd say they made about 5,000. Alright, man, charging 5,000 more than what a car's worth. Or truck or van or whatever is pretty tough. Maybe my mindset's not keeping up with inflation and wage growth. People really are getting paid double what they used to be. A lot of folks are. Y'all should be. Talking about it in 2010, 2015 type stuff. Time done flew by, man. It's not cool. I think I slept too long. My brain's still good though. But my body getting older. It's scary. They say that the younger generation is getting older faster. What do they call them, Gen Z or something? I don't know if I believe all that. If anything, it's the fast food, it's the vegetable oil. The screen's all dirty. You don't want to get old too fast. You need to double up on the antioxidants. Antioxidants prevents oxidation in your body. You know, like when something metal starts to rust, that's oxidation. So you have to prevent the oxidation in your body. And there's lots of antioxidants and stuff like raspberries, pomegranates. There might even be some in beef. Dr. Berg did say it's anti-inflammatory. Where's the sun at? Is that it? It's right there. It's hard to see it in the reflection. It's behind a cloud. No, time went by faster, but like I had an awakening a long time ago. Like I had spiritual enlightenment, and I stopped taking things for granted. And when I stopped taking things for granted, I kind of I don't know. It's hard to explain. It is the sun. Whose street? Our street. Fuck. I don't know. I guess I appreciated myself a lot more, and I didn't feel the need for someone else. But then I realized that life's too short to spend it alone. You shouldn't, like, it feels like a waste when you spend it alone. But like, I always had a girlfriend growing up. Wasn't always the same girlfriend, but keeping one the whole time till I was like 26, 27, 28, and then it stopped. I stopped it because I would end up with the wrong ones sometimes. And the good ones, I let the good ones go because I was, when you're young, you want to keep your options open and you just like talking to everybody. And then I realized that, oh, damn, like, I should have tried harder to keep a good one. But once you get comfortable with being by yourself, you won't feel so desperate anymore. It kind of fades away. A lot of it's got to do with hormones, man. The hormones start dissipating, they start going away like after your 30s. It's like you're strong. Sometimes you have to remind yourself that you're strong. You're like, "Oh yeah, I'm strong. I could pick stuff up." It's like that. You look so beautiful right there. You can take a nap. I know. This dude liked to sleep in the daytime and he liked to stay up all night. Rican. 33 year when you finally start growing. Beauty wise. 34 is the beginning of the end. Damn, man, is 34 middle age? I'm starting to think 34 is middle age. What's 34 times 34? I mean, plus 34. 68. Damn. 34 doubled is 68. Yeah. I guess I am middle-aged then. Because we try to convince ourselves that 50s is middle age. Is really not. A lot of people don't make it to 100. And if they do, they look raggedy, haggard, broken down. But fuck, I know, man, it's brutal and brutal truths. Brutal truths. So don't be ashamed of rejection. Be like, hey, woman, you want me to make you a baby? Hey, can I get you pregnant? Oh, man, you want to spread some seed? Hey, I got those good genetics. I don't want to have to go to a sperm bank. I'm gonna end up going to a sperm bank in my 60s. Fuck. Fuck, man. Imagine having a life and you're like, you become in your 20s and realize that your father was a sperm donor and that he's already dead because he was in his 60s when he went to the sperm bank. Damn. What's the age limit at a sperm bank anyways? I don't even know. But I know that, like, I've known they existed for a long time. One time I heard this dude, like, what reminded me about it is I heard this dude, he was live streaming, talking about he went to the sperm bank. I think he lying, but dude making shit up, you know? But maybe he's telling the truth. I don't know, but I doubt it. Maybe he is, though. Anyways, that reminded me about that, but I've known about sperm banks since I was, like, a teenager. Back in the early 2000s. And there's a few movies I watched. I forgot what movie it was. But he brought a magazine in with him. Or was that real life? Yeah, they give you a magazine. So you can jack off in the... Oh, I'm gonna jack off in a cup. Yeah, I'm gonna donate my sperm. But I've seen stuff like that. Because this woman was like wondering why her kid had mental problems, and then she went to she was asking the sperm bank about the donor, and turns out he had psychological problems. So like the sperm banks aren't doing too good of a job. Like whoever gets accepted, it's like they accept people with mental illness. So that sucks. Because he had like schizophrenia or something. People with schizophrenia, it's hard for them to focus. They hear voices in their head. And it's like it starts to drive them mad. I think it's a brain disease. It's a brain disease. Their brain ain't working right. It's some birds up there. There's some birds playing in the air. I don't know if they're fighting or if they're trying to mate. Yeah, birds are so cool. You ever seen that YouTuber with the pet emus? They have emus on the ranch. It's like an emu ranch or ostrich ranch, one or the other. And the emu or the ostrich type like comes up to him and like she grabs him by the neck. She's like, "Whoa." Somebody like that over here had some. They had some in the field. I remember looking at them. I used to smoke weed and just ride on the back roads. I used to love doing that. Then gas started getting more expensive and I stopped. Man, you go to jail a few times, man. You don't like joyriding like that anymore. Cops harassing people, following them, then pulling them over if they cross the yellow or white line. Like, man, had a fucking roach in my ashtray. That's why I started throwing my roaches out the window, man. Where's the sun at? Is that it? Is it? The more you squint, the more you get the eye wrinkles. They call them crow's feet. There's no stopping them unless you just probably cover yourself in castor oil. Fuel injector. Flow ratio? What is that? Get some of them fuel system cleaners. Gum out. Lucas oil type stuff. Put it in the gas tank and it'll clean the system. I think they work. Yeah, I used to be a cowboy. Need a woman so I could buy a few horses and I could be like, giddy up. Giddy up. What if they cost too much? Get some ponies. Giddy up. Oh, man. This woman said that her family, her and her parents used to have horses, but it was too expensive. What if they got ponies instead? They eat less. They eat half as much. What was expensive about it? I don't even know. I was just assuming it was the food. Lots of sorghum. Then I learned on Farming Simulator 22, how you feed the horses on there is sorghum. Sorghum. It's like a oat. Is oats. So basically, you just grow some oats, And then that'll save you money right there. You grow sorghum. It looks like wheat. That's what I did on Farming Simulator for a little while. Besides all the logging I did with trees. And then I did the cow food. Half grass, half dried hay, half covered grass. You cover it for 2 weeks, it turns brown. And that's the power food that you mix together in the mixture, and you feed the cows that. It's called chaff. You just cover it for 2 weeks. It could be covered with a tarp, or it could be. People probably used to put it in silos, I guess. But it's just like a concrete barrier and then another concrete barrier, and the tractor just drives through the middle and dumps it. And then you just drive over it, pack it down, and then cover it. When it's covered, you wait 2 weeks. It's brown. You mix that with the fresh cut green grass and the hay, the dried grass. It's like the power food ration, what they called it. In Farming Simulator. I love that game. It's just easier to play with weed. Unless you're just super focused. You have to push yourself to go to these places and then, attach this, attach that, hook up this, hook up that, order this, order that, drive to the shop, drive back. Yeah, and the sorghum, you grow it like you're growing wheat. And then you wait until it's full grown, and then you harvest it with the combine harvester. I don't know why they didn't add or maybe they did, like a cheaper mod, like a cheaper attachment, instead of having to use a $500,000 or $300,000 combine harvester. There ought to be cheaper ones, like not so big. Little ones. Like a little combine harvester. Maybe they exist, I just don't know about them. Like an attachment you could just pull behind the tractor. They should exist. I'm just living in my mind right now. Rambling to myself. On YouTube, on the internet. Which is freaking weird. I'm a man, so I don't get a lot of traction. Like, only women get a lot of traction because the majority of users are male. It's like men are seekers. Women just flaunt themselves. Like, they just put themselves out there and then they get attraction. So that's why they don't seek as much. They don't look as much, I guess. I don't know. This is weird. Because I thought women are more people oriented. Let's just be friends. Say it with me. Do you want to be my girlfriend? Do you want to be my boyfriend? Do you want to go out on a date? Do you You want to go out for coffee? Do you want to go to the movies? You want to go bowling? Let's go do stuff. I'd like to do stuff. Where's the sun at? I can't see. Is that it? Yeah. Oh, that's how you... Whoa. Check that out. Get some sun with your hands. Is it behind the clouds? I think it's behind the clouds. Yo, why's my hands all wrinkled like that? Was that from the cigarettes? Fucking A. Damn, the age starts hitting hard, man. Old age starts hitting hard after 36. I feel sorry for young people, man. They really struggle in this life. Everything's so expensive. How are you supposed to, like, if you don't really play your cards right, you just end up getting screwed over and over again. Maybe I would get more viewers if I didn't talk. Alright, the sun's going down. It's getting cold. I painted some wood. There was a lot more that I could have got. I should have got it. I keep telling myself I need to look up the prices of wood. spend like $300 on wood, but like get the best deal. Oh, you should have been a cowboy. Massive ant bed. I always pee on them and they keep coming back. I should fucking invest some money, man. I need to invest. I'm gonna go get that tape measure and measure this thing. I'm not talking about my D. I'm talking about the back seat. Oh. Awesome. 55. I'm gonna go measure the other one. Yeah, one back seat is 55 inches. The other back seat is 53 and a half. So it's not that much wider. Imagine getting like like one of those older cars, the box cars, the big bodies. Imagine getting one of them. They might be 60 inches, 70 even. I miss cars being that wide, and then I think the roads are too narrow. The road should be a little bit wider. Them big trucks barely fit, man. They barely fit, dude. Can you imagine being a big truck driver and you're trying to fit in the lane? And if you go a little bit too much to the right, you start hitting bumps and stuff. This will go boom, 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 and you don't want to flip over, man. I'm getting some sunlight. I'm getting vitamin D. Sorry if I'm just rambling, but your eye looks way better today, though. You think I need to wipe it down some more? All right.
Myself. I made it, I wrote it, I directed it, and I get tears in my eyes.
Get some hot water going. Wash his face, his eye. Yeah. Dawn dish soap. People that keep viewers, they always have their face like up. God damn, look at the eye wrinkles. Ah! I gotta buy me some Botox. Liquid Botox. Castor oil. They call it castor oil. It's natural. It's natural. Alright. I gotta clean the homie's eye. Again.
One person act. I mean, that's
It's getting better though.
I mean, I didn't even realize the road and the message I was using. And I had 4 women over 90. The Latino grandmother, the Japanese survivor, Dolores herself. And then I also had a veteran and a Holocaust survivor. There's a resident with the tattoos on the arm.
There you go.
Also demonstrated. Meanwhile, the Mexican American man has been interrogated about his tattoos, which is ridiculous.
Good.
They literally put people in jail because they feel like they have their own tattoos. I didn't realize that
Better.
literally 5 scenes.
Better.
5 people in the 90s in the film. So
And you mentioned earlier that some of these are folks, I mean, I'm assuming these are not necessarily professional actors, but you work
Better.
are actors.
really sweet. Before meeting the ICE agents and the people waiting at
This thing lagging, y'all. With this rag. Gave him a shower. Yeah. Dawn dish soap really helps. Okay. Must have been from the chicken shit. It was from the chicken shit, wasn't it? You're awesome. I need to do some crunches or something. Oh.
Sonali.com.
Whoa.
5 years after the record-breaking racial justice protests around the United States in response to the police murder of George Floyd, law enforcement continues to kill more than 1,000 people a year nationwide. Now, a new book reveals how coroners and other death investigators help cover up police injustices and are effectively complicit. Terence
You
Keeler
try
is a
live
professor of
streaming.
human biology and society and African American studies.
Yeah,
at
try it.
University
Go
of
get you one of them
California,
long
Los Angeles.
sticks.
He now joins me to discuss his new book,
The gimbals.
Death Records and the Hidden Victims of Police Violence. Welcome to the program,
Oh.
Terence Keeler.
Hi, thank you for having me.
So when we think about the issue of police violence, we often picture, the horrific things that happened to men like Eric Garner or George Floyd. But maybe we don't think about the things that happen
I'll help you out.
within our view that aren't captured by cameras. And we certainly don't necessarily think about what happens when people are in police custody, in jails in particular, meaning they haven't even been charged or convicted often. Tell me what pulled you into writing this book that really tells a story, I think, that is an undercovered aspect of police violence.
You know, Sonali, there were
When
two
I'm
things that started all
violent.
of this work for me. One
Oh,
was
yeah.
witnessing the public murder of George Floyd, and really, if we remember, and the
Terrible. Oh, I gotta charge this thing down. Need like one more of those cords. Okay, the last weird comment was from a kid. I'm gonna check this one out, see if it's another one. Because some of y'all be getting upset over some kids' comments. It happens to me too. I don't know. This one don't say. This one don't even have a cover. There's like, it was made 2024 and there's no video, so they're not trying to do the YouTube grind. Yeah, but that's how y'all check it though. And it's somebody with a negative outlook on life because their about me says doesn't usually care. I'm talking about their profile. Damn, man, right when I came back inside, the sun went back outside. I mean, the sun came back out. You never know. Could be somebody like your dad or your mom browsing YouTube live streams. You just never know. But are y'all even ever gonna become a parent? Seems like a lot of people these days are afraid to make babies because how greedy the countries have become. It's like over, what's it called? It's capitalism run amok. I guess oh yeah, I do have another cord. I mean, at least it's not at least it's not like that other guy that was like, show us your junk. I think I turned the music volume down on there because of YouTube. Sometimes I don't know what to do because of YouTube. Like, sometimes I'd rather listen to music, but then I realize I listen to music and I get less views. And so I tried turning the music down so the scanner can't really pick it up. Oh. Measuring tape. This is how big I am. And then how wide? How wide? Ask a yeah, ask a woman how big they are. She might be like this. She might be like, one of my ex-girlfriends is this big. And then about Stop. 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 Oh, man. Duh, Joey. Obviously, women have bigger vaginas than men have D's because because they give birth to babies. Damn, man, y'all perverted, man. uh, see. How many seconds are in a day? Oh, that's one day? I did my math all wrong. I thought it was 3 months. I have a sexy nose. I love my nose. My nose has given me so much pleasure throughout my life. It's just, I haven't gotten on in a long time, you know? You get tired of sniffing yourself after a while. Smelling yourself is not the same as smelling somebody else. It's overrated. I just want somebody that smells good. Why? Why, Joey? Why did you have to date somebody that smelled awful? The fuck is wrong with you, dude? We all learned the hard way, I guess. Just young and dumb. Young and fucking dumb. How could I be so stupid? I just didn't know. I didn't know women could. I didn't know people could smell so bad. But I should have known better because I knew people could smell bad. Stop. You ever seen that one woman that smelled like rotten fish? It's like a genetic thing. That's terrible. That's even worse. That's way worse. Oh, that Bugatti is so fucking sexy, man. Yo, I need to brush my teeth. I'm about ready to take a hot shower. Y'all have a good one. I think I'm gonna hop in the shower. Wow.